Leaf, what sort of skills do you have?
All the skills. I'm just kidding. I have a prey. Well, I've got class skills. Do you want me to tell you my class skills or what I have ranks in?
Knowledge skills that you have ranks in.
I have knowledge skills in Arcana, History, Planes, and that's it.
History might help. Maybe it's a family crest or something.
Maybe Planes helps. Maybe he's a Kyton. I'm just kidding.
That could be. Maybe that's a Kyton's crest. Who knows?
You found the crest of the leader of the Kytons. You are now going to die.
Yeah. Oh, we would be in so much trouble.
I don't know. I wouldn't be that worried if he was getting that beat up in a bar fight.
That's true.
I'd be like, we'll probably be okay, Soren.
Maybe he's a disguised auger Kyton getting his ass kicked.
You don't seem to recognize it as any symbol of any sort of clan or anything like that.
Huh.
I think Leaf would dismiss it as not being very important then, if it's not part of history or anything.
Okay. I'm gonna see if the bartender's done watching the fight, and then now that it's over, and see if I can't get a mug of ale.
You wait an unsatisfying amount of time, and Josh, the light in your room is just like blinking like crazy.
It's my psychic powers.
Awesome.
Check it out. Magic missile. So now we know Leaf goes Super Saiyan 2 when he casts Magic Missile.
Awesome.
Looks like a Kamehameha.
Mm-hmm. Except with more glitter. And
I'm gonna have to restrain myself to not play with that anymore.
Okay. It's fine. But yeah, you wait an unsatisfying amount of time, way too long, and eventually the bartender comes back, presuming his responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you ask for a mug of ale, and he gives you a mug of ale.
Awesome.
Okay.
I
asked for one too, and I say, have you heard anything about the slave pits lately? Anything interesting?
I heard there was a beating over there.
Anything else?
The news doesn't seem to have gotten here yet. That's all I've heard. Not even sure if it's true or not.
Oh, it's true. It's more than true. There's been more than beatings. There's been killings.
Why, are you the ones who have been there?
Oh yes, we've been there quite recently.
I guess I'll take you at your word then. I guess it is true.
Very well. If you'd care to see for yourself, you can always check in the morning and see the corpses.
Jeez.
Because who doesn't like looking at a dead body?
Tiefling's got the right idea. I'm gonna stay in my tavern for now.
Very well. Suit yourself. Alright, Soren. That fight didn't seem to yield us any Augur Kytons.
Yeah, that wasn't as bloody as I'd hoped. And no one seems to be coming back for their stool, which is a damn shame.
They must have seen your horns.
Yeah.
Thought it much too intimidating. Well, the only other lead I could think of is possibly the Church of Norgabur.
Is there a Church of Norgabur?
Knowledge religion.
Can I knowledge local instead to know if there's one in town?
Okay, I'll roll.
Or you can roll, that works too.
Yeah, I got an 18. Plus...
Okay.
How wide can I stretch my knowledge local?
I have plus other things, so... I have 4 to int, so... At least 22.
Norgorber is probably the most popular in Absalom because this is the site, this is the city where he ascended and became a god.
That's true. I thought of that. Alright.
That's right. I forgot about that.
So he's popular here, and even his religion is allowed here, unless they start committing murders, and then they obviously get arrested.
Actually, there's an interesting point. We may have enough evidence for magic to actually get the council in to the slave pits. Summoning bees and electrocutions is pretty decent evidence for a sorcerer or a mage. Unless Absalom got electricity when I wasn't looking.
It's I'm not sure, Soren. I don't know how fruitful that would be, considering I'm fairly sure it's not a sorcerer or mage.
Yeah.
I mean, there are other people, much like myself, who will be able to determine as quickly as me that it's not the work of arcane magic.
True.
And then they'll basically stop looking into it and turn the other way.
Yeah. That's a good point.
It's getting very, very late, and a lot of people are either heading up to their rooms or leaving completely if they don't live here.
Well, Soren, would you like to continue the investigation or get some rest?
Perhaps some rest for the evening. But before we do that, I'm actually gonna look around and see if there is anyone that looks drunk enough that I could rob them fairly easily.
Certainly.
Do I need a perception check?
No, there's plenty of people. You don't need...
Okay. I'm going to pick one that looks like they may have some coin left and follow them out of the tavern a little bit after I tell Leaf what I'm doing, quietly.
You say, all right, Soren, well, you will have your tricks. I think I shall go home and get some rest. God knows I need it.
You can hear somebody shouting outside that it's 2 at night, 2 at night, and you've heard this before because there are people here who will announce the time because with the taverns being open all the time, it's fairly important.
Okay.
And clocks are expensive, like Josh said.
Yeah. All right. Well, my plan is to tail my chosen target to a place where, there's not a whole lot of people, and then you sort of like accidentally nudge into him and pick his pocket and then keep going. No, I'm not gonna do a mugging. I'm gonna pick his pocket. At least that's my plan. That's the plan.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Go ahead.
Okay. Do I need a just a sleight of hand check, or do I need a stealth check? Sleight of hand it? Okay. 16 plus... Hang on. 9. 25.
Oh, hell yeah.
Whoa!
Nobody seems to notice.
That's good.
He had a purse of coins on him.
Okay. That ought to pay for lodging for the evening.
Mm-hmm.
Once I get a fair distance away from him, I'm going to take a look in the purse and see what I got.
You see 2 silver in there. And a couple of coppers.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah.
One of the silvers is actually an electrum crest, which is an older type of coin. When Absalom got kind of poor at one point, they started melting all the coins together. But nowadays it's still accepted, but it's counted as a silver.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, I just go back to the house that I already have.
I
tried to see if I could...
My bunk.
I tried to see if I could find anything that would I could maybe put together to put on the stings.
Certainly.
Would that be like a knowledge nature or something? Or
are you like foraging for like any kind of small gardens that would have like the herbs to like treat yourself? Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make knowledge nature if you want.
Okay. 5 plus 4 from my int.
You're seeing a lot of roses and flowers around, and you even see some basil, but basil's not particularly famous for closing wounds in particular.
I look around and I'm like, bah, whatever, I'll just get some sleep. I just go to sleep.
Alright. Soren, are you heading off to your bunks as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna head off to my bunk and take a night's rest.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
do I recover my dexterity damage?
Yes, take 1 off of your dexterity damage.
And what about my vigor / other thing?
All of your vigor comes back and restore 1 point of hit point damage.